Bonjour! Welcome to Mathematics Skills Book 2, Lesson 3, Place Value Hundreds. Objectives. So at the end of this lesson, you will be able to know what is place value hundreds, and you will be able to demonstrate place value hundreds using beating board and beating blocks. Then you can answer worksheets independently. Materials. So these are the materials you will be using for this lesson. First, you need this beating board, this workbook, pencil, and last one, a laptop, a cell phone, or a tablet. And you also need these beating blocks. We have here the unit, the rad, and for this lesson, we will meet the new friend, which is the flat. Worksheet. So take note for this page of your worksheet because you are going to enter this page after this lesson. And for your activity after this lesson, activity 1, you have to video yourself while demonstrating in setting up hundreds, tens, and ones using beating board and beating blocks. Again, using beating board and beating blocks. So make at least 2 examples, and the video must be a maximum of 3 minutes, and don't forget to have fun. And for your activity 2, you have to answer page 4 of your worksheet skills book set 1. See the page below. When done, take a picture, then submit to Class Dojo. I know you can do it, so do your best, okay? Now let's begin the lesson. Place value. When you say place value, it means the value in which a digit is in the number. Again, place value means the value in which a digit is in the number. Materials. So these are the materials we need for this lesson. First, we need this beating board. And of course, we need the beating blocks. We already met the unit, in which 1 unit is equal to 1. And we also met the rad, in which 1 rad is equal to 10. Now for this lesson, we will meet this flat. This is what flat looks like. And 1 flat is equal to 100. Again, 1 flat is equal to 100. Now let's start the lesson. Place value. So we are now on the hundreds place. And remember that 1 flat is equal to 100. Again, 1 flat is equal to 100. Now I will going to show you how to set up flats on its place value. To set up, we need this beating board. Now I will start setting up flats on its place value. Now I set up 1, 2, 3. Now to count how many flats I have here, so I will start on the units place. Since there are no unit on the units place, so I simply put 0 below its place. Same with tens, then proceed to hundreds. And I have here 3 flats. Now I will show you the value for each digit. Let's start with units since we have here 0, so the value for 0 is 0. Same with tens, and for hundreds we have here 3 flats. And remember that 1 flat is equal to 100, and we have here 3 flats, so the value for 3 flats is 300. Another example, I set up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now to count, I will start in units. So we don't have here units, so let's put 0. Same with tens, then proceed to hundreds. So I'll count how many flats I set up here. So I have here 5 flats. Now I'm going to show you the value for each digit. Now for units, so we have here 0. Same with tens, and for hundreds place, since we have here 5 flats, so the value for 5 flats is 500. So you only skip count hundreds, so 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. So 5 flats is equal to 500s. Again, the value for 5 flats is 500. Now Now, for this example, let's put some units on the units place and tens on the tens place, and of course flats to make this more lively and fun. Now, let's start counting. Again, always start on units place. And we have here 3 units. And for tens, we have here 7 rods. And for hundreds, we have here 6 flats. Now, let's see the value for each digit. For units, we have here 3 units, so the value for 3 units is 3. And for tens place, we have here 7 rods, and the value for 7 rods is 70. Again, remember that 1 rod is equal to 10. And let's proceed to hundreds place. We have here 6 flats, and the value for 6 flats is 600, since 1 flat is equal to 100. Okay? Now this time, I set up, you count, and tell me the value. I repeat, I set up, you count, and tell me the value. Are you ready? Okay, let's start. Set. Now, how many units we have here on units place? If your answer is 7, then you're right. How about the rods on the tens place? How many rods we have here? Yes, great job. We have here 5 rods. And how about the flats on the hundreds place? Terrific. We have here 9 flats. Now let's see the value for each digit. Let's start with the units. So we have here 7 units. Now what's the value for 7 units? If your answer is 7, then you're right. How about the 5 rods? What is the value for 5 rods? If your answer is 50, then you're right. How about 9 flats on the hundreds place? What's the value for 9 flats? If your answer is 900, then you're right. Okay, last example, last one. Set. Okay, let's begin with units. Now, how many units we have here? Your answer is 9, then you're right. How about the rods on the tens place? Yes, you're right. It's 5. How about flats on the hundreds place? Amazing. It's 7. Now let's see the value for each digit. Let's begin with units. Now we have here 9 units. Now what's the value for 9 units? If your answer is 9, then you're right. How about rods on the tens place? We have here 5 rods. Now what's the value for 5 rods? Great job. It's 50. Okay, last one. How about 7 flats on the hundreds place? What's the value for 7 flats? Great job. It's 700. Okay, did a great job? Yeah.